updated physique. How we looking? I feel like I'm making some changes from first week. Morning dudes, welcome back to another TRT Chronicles. It is 4 something in the morning, currently 4:37 in the morning. For today's questions in cardio, we have someone asking me, why did you start the channel? I don't really know how to answer that or how that's interesting to anybody. Why does anyone start a channel? I don't know, make content, fuel our internal need for validation. No, but I mean, that's honestly part of it. It's part of the human experience, right? But why I guess I say I, or it was we originally started the channel when we did. It was my buddy Josh Lewis, who is a health coach over at Merrick. When he first came onto the Merrick platform, he reached out to me and was like, dude, I've seen so much of your content. You've been on a lot of podcasts. You have a really good message, and it resonates a lot with me, which was we both started using steroids at a young age. We both had stopped using steroids at an older age, and we had this message that we wish we would have known a lot more about what we were doing back then, and kind of talked about the fact that we weren't, doing that or continuing that into our older years, and just talk about the fact that maybe it's not necessarily needed, or the truths about it and the real dangers and how you can mitigate some of them if you do go down that path, stuff like that. So we started a podcast. And as those OGs of who have been here for a while, that kind of died out due to some life stuff with Josh. He couldn't continue to do the podcast. So I continued this channel, and I had basically the same mission at heart, which is that exactly, But I wanted to focus more on total human optimization, because steroids is a little part of my life, and I'm not even that interested in them anymore. I like talking about philosophy and supplementation and longevity and just finances, anything that can help improve the human condition, anything that can improve human optimization. So the real crux of why we started this channel is to just be honest with people. I never wanted to ever hide anything. I hate people who go on social media and lie about stuff. In fact, I had this time when it was my first big social media appearance. It was on the Mark Bell podcast. I can remember it like it was yesterday. Right before going there, I was in the hotel, I was taking a shower. Most of my good thoughts, if you guys know me, come in the shower. It's when I do my philosophizing and thinking a lot. I don't do other weird stuff in the shower. Never been a shower diddler myself. I just don't really like it in the shower. What I do though is I think a lot. So I was thinking, okay, I'm about to go on this podcast. They're going to ask me my history. I could lie. I could be a fake natty. Because at this point, I don't even look big. And no one would doubt if I said I didn't do any steroids. No one would even question it, probably. And I thought, I could lie and just no one needs to know. Or I could just be brutally honest about my experience in life and everything that I've done. And I did that, and it's paid off so much, which kind of tells me, in life, if you can tell the truth, it's usually better. It's been much better for me that I was able to tell the truth. And that was a big thing. I had people in my life who had no idea that I had done that stuff. Just a lot of people who weren't in the know, or even friends who would kind of question or accuse me, and I had lied to them in the past. So I had to come clean. That's something that I, learned in my older years, was not to lie to people. Just tell the fucking truth, be honest. I mean, the truth will get you eventually. I'd rather be the one to be in control of telling the truth. So I don't know where I was going with that. It's 4:30 in the morning, but I think I was just saying, I remember when I came out to say all this, yes, I just wanted to tell the truth and be honest and let people know, like, hey, I'm real too. I'm not just, on this pedestal because I'm a doctor. I'm better than anyone else. I've made really stupid decisions. I've done really stupid stuff. I've done insane cycles. I didn't measure my blood pressure or my lipids or anything like that because I didn't know, for one. And I want to prevent other people from making those mistakes. But this isn't a steroid channel, as you all know. You know, I think we have really good people for that, like Vigorous Steve, for example. I don't want it to be all kind of pigeonholed into steroids alone. I like this fitness stuff. I love doing these little videos of doing just cardio with you guys, talking, showing you my workouts, my TRT workouts. This whole series is fun for me because it's like, hey, you don't need gear to look decent, to have fun in the gym. You could do it with just normal testosterone. My levels last time when I showed you guys 500. You don't need a lot. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this up. Going to do more of an upper body focus today. Just not feeling like doing legs today on my full body day, which is what it's supposed to be. Today's Wednesday, by the way. I don't think I told you that. Instead, I'll just do more of a upper body focus, and I think I'll get an extra workout in this week and do a lower. So total week's volume will be upper, lower, upper, lower. So 2 days of each. As always, nothing special, nothing crazy, no exotic lifts, no drugs other than TRT, creatine, I guess. It's my other main supplement. Didn't take any pre-workout this morning. That's probably why I'm having a hard time articulating my thoughts. Did I just say I didn't take any creatine, or I didn't take any pre-workout? See, I can't even remember what I just said. It's way too early. I didn't take any pre-workout, no caffeine. Just, I took a Gorilla Hydration, which you can get for Code Atlas. Wink. I took a Gorilla Hydration and drank water. Oh, I took a Tadalafil. See if that starts making me stuffy. I didn't want to feel a pump from doing upper body. There we go. I took a Tadalafil. So Tadalafil, Gorilla Hydration, TRT. Did a 40 milligram injection yesterday. Total weekly dose of that is 120 milligrams. You guys can see on my TRT video. But anyways, let's go get the upper body a little bit juicy. I'm gonna start with doing back. So I like warming up with these. This will be my second set. What are these called? These called pull downs, pull throughs, pull over. Never know. It's like, this is a pull down. I'm guessing like a pull through. I think I just always call them like a pull down, but I know in my own head, because I'm talking to myself in my own head about what they are. So I'm going to call them pull through. Tell me what the true name of these things is. But anyways, with these, I like to warm up for back with them. Just, they are kind of a pull through. Through this motion, I like to just come straight down. And then when I hit like this sticking point, I kind of just like push the chest through. To me, it kind of helps if I stick out my butt and lean my chest over a little bit. I would normally do it with, like a straight bar, but this place doesn't have a straight bar than this one that connects to two, and that would just be weird. I also, when I'm trying to pull, kind of try to pull through my pinky. Just feel like I get a little bit more back engagement than if my hand was completely straight. I think she's sleeping. Too early. All right. So nothing too crazy on these. It's not really going for any failure or anything, just a warm-up set. So let's hit it till I start feeling blood in the lats and back. I'll jump over to a rat pour down. I don't know, get canceled. Starting here with just cable rows. Try to get a kind of good mid-back stretch. For these, Fuad has taught me, I think it was Fuad, I like to kind of keep the upper back almost a little bit rolled and then stretch, let it all stretch all the way. Keep it kind of rolled while you're doing the pull. You definitely get a really good contraction. And shit, Fuad had an amazing back. Still does, big dude. So yeah, I feel it. Sometimes, even if it doesn't look the prettiest or if it's not going by textbook and it's working, that's all that matters. So yeah, big stretch here. The bigger you can get your stretch in any workout, because most of the growth's gonna happen in this first movement. Try to turn on my music for that one. It's too fucking quiet in here. Just alone with your thoughts, pulling weight. That can be tough. Anyways, I feel that one a lot in like the, kind of in like my teres area. I never feel it significantly, like it's more of like a lat and teres. Coming up, I always thought it was more of like a trap, and you can make it a little bit more trap. Obviously try to retract as much as you can, but it's great for more like lat teres development, which I never needed help with. I was just like, at this point I don't really want to be super wide. I do want some sick traps though. That's why I'm trying to incorporate deadlifts some more. That's why I do upright rows. Because traps are what I really like. All right, music's going now. Increase the weight. I think I already increased it, but we'll go one for good measure. Got some System of a Down, Chop Suey going. Man, when I was a kid, when this song came out, I used to feel so guilty for listening to it because it's kind of sacrilegious in a way, right? Like talking about like Jesus sacrificing himself, speaking about, Jesus' last words before he died, and hard to talk when that's burned. I just felt guilty because I was raised extremely Christian and was raised to feel bad about that kind of thing. But I don't think there's any denying it's a great song, and luckily now I can listen to it without guilt. Great song though, great song. Here we go. Fuck yeah, that's pretty fucking heavy now. Come on. Now I'm gonna start my chest working outing with fly. I'm a superset fly with reverse grip pull down as to elicit the best overall pump experience that I can. So that should be fun because we're just trying to look pumped. We took it to downfall, right? Chase that pump. Song for this set, Avalanche by The Ghost Inside. Fucking gnarly. Dave Lee, if you are watching this, dude, I know you'll know this band. Just a nice light on the first one. Again, I like to try to pull kind of towards my pinkies towards each other. Use it, so hard to talk when I'm got music on. But pull, kind of guide your medial elbows, it's medial epicondyle, guide those towards each other when you're pulling. Just gets more of a chest squeeze. No more talking. I'm gonna fucking rock. That's good. Let's jump straight to the chin up now. Ooh, look at those fancy transitions. I just want my arms to get jacked too, so again, don't really care about the lat. Fist is gonna hit my biceps. Good. It's pretty light. Try to go for 20. Halfway. 9, 8. 5, 4. That's a lot of fucking reps. I'm doing like 20, I'll go count 1 to 10, get to 10, 10 to 1. Just gotta play little tricks in your mind when you're getting through hard stuff like cardio or high reps. Do it again, I'm gonna do 3 total sets of this supersettage. Up a few plates on this. 27, 27. Whew, that's all we got now. Ooh, Icy Stars. Icy Stars sick. My buddy Andrew and I, when we used to live together back in college, that's what we listened to. Speaking earlier of my first steroid experiences, my first test cycle, I listened to a lot of Icy Stars. Ugh. Camera transition. Hopefully you can see it by here. There we go. Just fucking get right into it. Did I increase the weight? I think I did. I can never remember this shit. Here we go. Let's see how this feels. A little bit heavier. We're good. Ooh. Oh yeah. On both of those, I remembered it's all about getting that deep stretch. Like probably first 6 on the fly, I was just doing normal. And I was like, oh yeah, get a deep stretch. Started to hurt. Same with on that, you get that full deep head through, upward stretch. Whew. I like that superset, it's fun. Hopefully I can take my sweater off soon and not look like a disgrace. All right, we got a tank gun here. All right, how we looking? A little pumped up in the chesticle arena. Still, we gotta get those delts, those arms to be fully pumped. Let's see where the TRT abs. They're okay. Man, I really get super self-conscious wearing this goddamn, whatever you call these things, tank tops. Here's another dude coming in, same exact outfit as I am. Here we go. Fight song. Marilyn Manson. Go up on the weight here. 32. 32. Let her fucking rip. Getting tired, dudes, getting tired. Fucking hell. Let's get it. Go up just a little bit. Fuck. There we go. Don't be a bitch. How are we looking? Getting to that fatigue point. Yeah, just gotta get my shoulders pumped. But, you know, that's looking decent. Fired up. My eyes are at least have a little bit of blood. Chest feels good. TRT physique brohemes. Vascularity gets nutty. Let's see if we get that in front of. Come into focus. Oh yeah. Big old veiny dick skin. This will be my third superset. I've been doing the lateral cable row with the upright row. Getting fatiguey, getting tired. Let's see, it's getting heavy. All right, music, last set of this, then we'll do a little bit of tricep and call that a workout. Formidable shit's a little heavy there. It's kind of hard to do heavy on this, and heavy is not even heavy, but I'm heavy for me right now. Got 9 on the left, even though the right feels a little stronger. Could have done 9, but I want to keep them equal. All right, get this fucker done. Just doing an upright row here. One more, baby. How's that? How are them traps? Delt's feeling okay. Need more. A rear delt at this point. I got them natty boy delts in. I got a decent amount of body fat. So, I don't look super capped or anything. Decent. Decent. I think I'm just gonna hop on the flat machine like we did last time for these tricep push down thingamajiggers. Whew, let's do it. Can't remember what weight. Let's go mid stack. Hope for the best. Fucking heavy. Gonna have to do some Sam Sulek for him, but it's. Oh yeah, there we go. That's more, ow, that's more hitting like core, just keeping it stable. I'm gonna drop it and just go right back into it. Comes a point when lifting heavy is just getting stupid because you're not even hitting the targeted muscle. Hey, that was a great ab workout. All right, let's see what this feels like now. Yeah, a little bit lighter, that's better. Keep it more controlled, get that good stretch to the top. All right, I think I'll do up, which one. Victoria told me I was looking jacked from across the gym. Mission complete. Dudes and dudettes looking okay. I think after this I'm gonna call it because it's probably 5 something already, and I need to get the day started. I'll have breakfast. Breakfast is most days. I've lied to you in the past about breakfast, saying that I was gonna have oatmeal. Went on to have beef and eggs. Today I won't. Today will definitely be oatmeal. I do 2 scoops of protein powder. I'm not afraid of oatmeal. Don't let people make you afraid of food. People who can't eat oatmeal because they're afraid of the chemicals, a bunch of pussies. But honestly, have a conversation about it real quick. Literally, the literature says that any of those dangerous pesticides that they're so worried about will literally be cooked out when you make your oatmeal. Would it be better to not have those pesticides at small trace amounts? Potentially. But that's just the reality of the world that we're in right now. I'm not gonna go out of my way to try to avoid every little toxin in the world. We're exposed to these things. The big shit here, the big picture matters so much more than this minutia. So anyways, we're gonna have oatmeal, 2 scoops of protein powder. I'm not afraid of protein powder either. I'm gonna have 2 scoops of peanut butter. Not afraid of peanut butter either. I have milk. And then I have like 2, sometimes 3 lattes. So a lot of milk. That meal is a lot. I mean, each latte is probably a cup and a half of milk. What's that, 12 like 12 grams of protein, so 24 grams of protein if I have 2 lattes. I have another cup of milk with the oatmeal. So what are we? Probably somewhere around like 32 grams of protein just there. 2 scoops of protein powder. That's going to put us at 80 grams of protein. So I'm usually probably, with everything, 80 to 100 grams of protein first meal. And then I won't eat again until dinner. Not ideal for hypertrophy, ideal for me because I like kind of being fasted. I don't get fatigued after my first meal, but if I were to eat at lunch, I get zonked. I lose all of my power to go on, my oomph, my steam. I'm just like zonked out, super tired if I eat, like especially carbohydrates midday. If I get to a point where I'm uncontrollably hungry, I'll have some protein. Sometimes I'll take like casein protein powder, put just a little bit of water in there and make it like a sludge. Like that. I also have some low-fat string cheeses. That's gonna give me about 6 grams of protein. One of those, maybe I'll have 2, so 12 grams of protein, maybe 6 grams of fat, minimal carbohydrate midday, if I get hungry. Most days though, I don't really eat anything. Okay, enough talking. I'm losing my pump. Gotta at least get this one down. And then dinner. Dinner is almost always a meat and rice, or a meat and potato. Rice probably 7 out of 6 nights, and potato 1 night usually. Sometimes pasta. I really love pasta too. I'll try to make a pasta tonight actually. So tonight will probably be pasta and a lot of vegetables and grilled chicken. Last night was extra lean ground beef, extra lean ground chicken, rice and avocado. Oh, I'm shaking, boys. This is good shit. You know what? I should do a little bit of calves before we go too. That was good. We'll put on the sweater and hide this upper body. We'll do some calves. Before we hide the upper body, I'll just show the updated physique. How are we looking? I feel like I'm making some changes from first week of this. Going from 2 workouts a week to 3. It's definitely helped a bit. Feeling good. Feeling kind of right where I want to be for this TRT physique that I'm going for. Now, I don't want too big. I was just talking to my friend yesterday, Isaac. You know who you are, dude. We were talking about the fact that I really like to wear suits and look good. And he's like, dude, I saw you at Silverback, and that's a look I think I want to go for. Because he's been chasing the mass right now. He's like, man, that look was good. And I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, when I decided I no longer wanted to be big, I was at a suit store. I just lost a lot of weight just from working. I was kind of depressed about it. And I was like, thinking I was gonna go on to get big, and went and bought a suit. Man, I text Victoria and was like, babe, don't let me get big again. I look fucking good. So, like, if you want to look good in normal clothes, it's hard to be big. Anyways, let's hit a little bit of calf. I think I'll just do seated dumbbell calf raise. I'll show you what I mean since we don't have a calf machine. Okay, so for this, I'm just gonna get the heaviest weights we've got here, which is 75. That feels heavy right now. Just gonna plop them down right there on my knees. Just literally do a calf raise. This isn't ideal because I can't get the deep stretch, but it's something. I'm just gonna do 2 of these today, just to get a little bit of gastroc and soleal activation. Because if you know me, I care about having decent calves. You should too, boys. You should too. Like, biceps are cool and all, but so many people have biceps. When you fucking take off your pants and you got shorts on, you got a decent set of some either fit looking or like big jack calves, I feel like you're really respected. I wouldn't say that I have massive calves. I definitely think I fall into more of the fit category. I think they're bigger than average, but I wouldn't call them massive. Anyways, I'll do one more of that. Do one more. She'll do some standing for you guys real quick. Ooh, gastrocs cramping, I can feel it. It almost feels like flexor hallucis longus. Ooh, yeah. It's like going down there into my flexor. Okay, I need to be careful that I don't want to cramp. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna call that good. Just gonna call that good. I'll see you dudes on the next TRT Chronicles. Have a good one, fellers.